compact, powerful 2-meter antenna for your go bag or backpack that you can make yourself. Let's get into it. All right, what I have here is 60 inches of 450 ohm ladder line. And I got this through DX Engineering. I went with the braided cable. You can get it in solid as well. Hoping that will allow it to remain more flexible after being stored rolled up. So we'll see how that goes. But at any rate, what you're going to do is you're going to take both ends, 1 inch, and we're going to fold it over. We're going to expose it first, then we're going to fold it over and we're going to solder each end together. That's already 1 inch. I've got 1 inch measured with the tape here. And 3.5 inches up, this is going to be the bottom. And I'll explain why I did it that way in just a moment. But 3.5 inches up from the bottom, we're going to just expose the cable. And this is where the coax is going to connect. 19.5 inches up from the bottom, we're going to notch out one side of the cable. This is the side that the shield of the coax is going to connect to. The center conductor of the coax is going to connect to the full side of the cable. And the reason I went with this end being the bottom is because where the notch fell was right in the middle of the plastic. So it would help support it better than if I notched it here and just left one side holding the entire antenna. Not that the antenna weighs a lot, but it will be hoisted up into like a tree with coax dangling from it. So I wanted to give it as much strength as I could. So I went with the notch being in the plastic area, where if I did it from the other side, it would have taken out in part of an open area. So that's the reason I went that route. So at any rate, I'm going to expose the ends and get those soldered up. Okay, now I'm going to expose the cable right here. It's okay if I expose more. I'm probably going to have to anyway when I get down to tuning it. And not only that, I have heat shrink tubing that I'm going to put over all the exposed areas. I may do the whole thing in heat shrink. I haven't decided yet, but I'm at least going to cover all the exposed wires. So regardless, that's going to be covered up. All right. Now we got to figure out what side we want to be the notch side. I like the way this sits, so we're going to go this direction. All right, I think we're good so far here. Next step is to get a piece of coax and expose the shield and the center conductor and attach them here. I'm going to get some alligator clips, I think, and use those until I can get it tuned in just right so that it has easy adjustment. I may have to expose more of the wire to do that, and that's okay. And then once that's done, I'll heat shrink the areas that need it, and we'll be good to go. So yeah, stay tuned, and we'll get the coax and get it tested. All right, I got the J-pole up for testing. When you deploy this type of antenna, you want it to be away from metallic surfaces so it does not interact. That's what I came up with. I didn't have rope available, so you do what you got to do. Now in the video, you may remember that I ended up cutting this section too long on one side. And it was okay that I did, because I ended up trimming them both sides even more to do some testing and to get it tuned right. And so that's about what I came up with. I trimmed it probably another 3/4 of an inch. And then to the trusty antenna analyzer here. And I have it at 146.52, or close there too. And you'll see I've got a 1.2 SWR, which is really good. The X, which is reactance, you want to be as close to 0, and the resistance to be as close to 50. But I'm not going to complain about 6 ohms and 42 ohms. So I think we're good. I'm going to solder the connection. I'm going to take the alligator clips off, obviously, and solder the connection and heat shrink it, and it will be good to go. All right, as you can see, we got everything done up nice here. Got it all soldered and heat shrink on it. So it was all good. I'm probably going to put a hole through it right here to run some string so that I can tie it up in a tree. So yeah, we are good to go. So if you have any questions, let me know. WX5SKY, and I'll be clear.